welcome to Shawnee Mission West for round one of this inter-league matchup of the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars take on the Shawnee Mission West Viking. Thank you for joining us here tonight. I'm Michael Owens.
And I'm Trevor McCullough.
And we appreciate that you made to join this choice tonight here on Valentine's Day and hope we can give you a great game.
You know, coming up, both teams are similar. I mean, Northwest is 6-10, Shawnee Mission West is 4-10, so should be an all-around good matchup.
As the matchup here of the Northwest against the West, two old foes as old as time, Chiefs Patriots. The Jazz against the Bulls, the Michael Jordan against the Stockton Malone. Just a tale as old as time, these two foes. And tonight is round one of 2020 season of this basketball matchup. Now these two teams entering with eerily similar records will lead to a great game tonight, is what I call. What do you think, Trevor?
I mean, last game they played against each other last year was a shootout. Came down to a couple of free throws, and I mean, West has been in every game this year. I mean, lost on two buzzer beaters so far this year. It's going to be a close game. And as you see here, it's Kobe McGowan. He's a very good shooter, a junior. He can shoot the ball from anywhere. He's the main ball handler for Shawnee Mission West. Drives through the lane here, you know, lays it, has a great layup package. Runs very well down the court fast. Really learned from Eric Rhymes last year as he came through and learned some of his moves. And as you see here is Mitchell Lowe. He's coming off a torn ACL from last season. He's really been lining it up from three this year. He's also a junior. He throws javelin and track, and he can get up there. I mean, dude can play almost anywhere. And here's CJ Callahan. CJ's a senior, big man for the Shawnee Mission West Vikings. Very big and physical. Likes to put it inside and is a Washburn commit for football.
As here you have the junior NBA All-Star, the freshman phenom, now the sophomore superstar, Damari Smith. Now, Damari Smith is a player that has started every game since beginning his high school career. He's a sophomore now that gives clinical minutes and leads the team in scoring. He's a deep ball threat, but his shimmy and finger roll to finish is like no other that I have seen in my basketball viewing career. Here you're going to have Landon Wagler, another sophomore class. Our sophomore class is very strong in terms of basketball. Landon played mostly JV last year, a little bit of varsity, but this year he has been a varsity cornerstone, being able to knock down the three, knock down the mid-range. He's just an all-around great lengthy player and an easy weapon for Coach Rose to fire out at opposing defenses.
And opportunities for personal growth of the participants. We are pleased to host our guest tonight from Shawnee Mission Northwest High School. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Let's all work together to promote and achieve good sportsmanship. Good luck to both teams. And now for tonight's starting lineups, first for our guest from Shawnee Mission Northwest. Number 5, a 5'7" senior, Ty Lindemann. And for your Vikings, number 2, a 6' senior, Darion Wesson. For the Cougars, number 13, a 6'3" junior, Ty Blecka. For the Vikings, number 3, a 6' senior, Wesley Clark. For Northwest, number 15, a 5'11" sophomore, Damari Smith. For Shawnee Mission West, number 12, a 5'10" junior, Kobe McGowan. For the Cougars, number 21, a 6'1" junior, Ty Black. For the Vikings, number 34, a 6'4" senior, C.J. Callahan. Finally, for the Cougars, number 22, a 6' senior, Logan Schemes. And for Shawnee Mission West, number 35, a 6'3" senior, Emilio Elliott Jr. The Cougars are assisted by Eric Arins, Keith Smith, Terry Ybarra, and Anthony Stubenrob, with head coach Mike Rose. Shawnee Mission West is assisted by Brian Mills, and Adam Runyon. The head coach of your Vikings is Mr. Hunter Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please stand and remove your hat and place your hand over your heart as we honor the men and women of the United States military who are fighting for the freedom of this great country. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all of the families. Tonight's colors are being presented by the Shawnee Mission West NJROTC Color Guard and Sword Arch Detail. Cadet Lieutenant Commander Kyle Zapolnik, Cadet Senior Chief Tony Mays, Cadet Senior Chief Brady Huff, Cadet Chief Xavier Lager, Cadet Seaman Jonathan Simpson, Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Courtney Marlowe, and Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Parker Richmond. And now for tonight's national anthem to be performed by your Shawnee Mission West Pep Band.
Tonight, this crowd is bumping. Each student section is packed full. We've got the fans from everywhere. The cheer teams are hyping it up. The band is keeping it loud in here.
This game should be a good one. I mean, both teams are fired up and ready to go. You know, both teams are very small in height today. I don't think anybody exceeds the height of 6'4". I mean, could be a shooting battle here in Shawnee Mission West tonight.
As for Northwest, the starting lineup will consist of Ty Cube, Logan Skeens, and Damari Smith. As jumping, you'll have Ty Blecka.
And the tip is won by Shawnee Mission West, CJ Callahan, as Kobe McGowan dribbling the ball up. Nice spin move by Emilio Elliott as he gets fouled on the way up.
As in the first seconds of the game, there's already been a foul. Drawn by number 35, Emilio Elliott Jr. will go to the line.
As the first one is missed by Emilio Elliott.
At the line shooting for the Vikings, number 35, Emilio Elliott Jr.
As I think the Cougars tonight will just need to play their brand of basketball, which is very, very tight defense, full court pressing most of the game. Is usually pulled out in the second half if the game is close, and that's what they'll need to win this game because they certainly do not have size.
You know, Shawnee Mission West really has to D up on defense, and very much so against Damari as he pulls up and hits the first one.
As that's the explosive Damari Smith will bring, able just to splash down a three like Splash Mountain at Disney World.
As West is trying to get it inside, Darion Weston goes up.
If Darion Weston won't fall, brought right up by Logan Skeens. As he's going to bring it to our QB1 Ty Black, who's not able to draw the foul there, taken back down by CJ Callahan. As they're in front of the ground, picked up by Tyler, and then Logan Skeens pushing him forward. Ty Black is going to be fouled in the act of shooting. It will go to the line.
CJ Callahan is his first.
That's going to be CJ Callahan's first foul. Team's first.
At the line shooting number 13.
That's going to send Ty Blecka, who's actually committed to pitch at Missouri State University.
Yeah, I mean, we have multiple players that are committed for baseball in here, with Matthew Olson going to Pitt State.
As you also have some football sprinkled in here with two of the ties of Ty Cube, Ty Black being the top quarterback in the state of Kansas, and Ty Lindemann, who signed to play football at the University of Illinois.
Yeah, in the game of basketball, I don't see any basketball commits on here so far. As Wesley Clark shoots, and it's just short of Darren. Weston goes back up and puts it in. Wow, he got up there.
As West has been just more physical, able to put it back in. Northwest is going to have to just play their style of perimeter shooting as Ty Black puts it up. That's going to be a three ball here for the Cougars. Ty just doesn't throw touchdowns, he shoots threes too. As we're going to get an effort steal there by Damari Smith as the Northwest Cougars are rolling.
This long and stays Northwest ball.
As that ball's going to stay with Northwest after a Ty Black three that missed the mark a little bit there. Great effort played by Ty Blecka to put it back in though.
As you see, the student section for Shawnee Mission West is going with a neon theme tonight.
As Love in the Air and Valentine's, I believe, the Northwest student section.
Damari is catching fire.
Like Cupid's arrow, Damari Smith is on tonight.
The ball is stolen right back. And another three. But he's not missing.
As Damari Smith with another three, that's going to cause a timeout by Coach Henry and Shawnee Mission West.
Turn back to the Vikings, number 5, Mitchell Lowe.
With Northwest hopping out to an early lead here, Trevor, what are the Vikings going to need to do to get back into this game and slow down the powerhouse that is Damari Smith?
They're going to have to guard outside. I mean, they can't stop Damari right now. He's just pulling up from wherever. I mean, they're obviously going to have to put a hand up and more or less try to guard him and maybe let him drive in a little more just to stop the three ball because he is not missing right now.
As I believe that is 3 threes for Damari Smith, having 9 of ours 13. The thing about Damari is that if he has a hot hand, he makes the three, but he can go cold quickly.
The ball is stolen again by Damari.
There's Damari Smith with an itchy palm right there, causing a play, and we're going to get a foul here.
It's his first. Second on the team.
As the foul is on Darian Wesson.
As the chance of You Can't Do That, a rep from Northwest Student Section, an old-time favorite for student sections across the country. As Damari Smith try a long one off the mark there. Great rebound, shows that vertical by Ty Lindeman. That's why Illinois wanted him to come play football for him. Lindeman not able to finish there. This is going to be pushed ahead here for Shawnee Mission West.
As Emilio Elliott Jr. goes up for the 2-point basket.
As Emilio Elliott Jr., being the senior he is with the height he has, he's going to be instrumental in winning this game for the Cougars here. There's almost a steal there. Leaves it 4-on-5. Ty Bleckett is not able to finish, pulled down by Emilio Elliott Jr. Seems to be everywhere on both sides of the court here.
And the fouls there, and Wesson goes to the line.
Cougar foul number 22, Logan Steves.
As the You Can't Do That chant is given right back by the Shawnee Mission West student section.
As that's going to lead to Darian Weston at the line here, shooting a 1-on-1. I believe that foul is on Ty Black. Correction, that foul is on number 22, Logan Skeens, his first. As Darian Weston will try to put his second one in here.
As he knocks down the second one.
Into the action for the Vikings, number 4, Jordan McGowan.
As Jordan McGowan walks in, as he is the brother of Kobe McGowan. Just a freshman, is averaging 3.5 points per game.
As you're going to see Ty Lindeman bringing the ball to the court. The man is speedy. I like to call him the firecracker. That's how fast he can go off. As you're going to see Damari Smith here. We're trying another long three. Now he's going to work it down.
And he's just
not
short.
able to get the step back. Poked out by Ty Black. Not able to be brought down.
As the Kobe versus Ty Lindeman battle should be a good one tonight, as Kobe's just as quick as he drives to the basket and lays it in with the right hand.
As Ty Lindeman looks to be the point guard here tonight.
As West comes back with a run of their own. The ball goes in and out.
As that ball almost had rent paid, but not able to
and
get it.
Left-handed layup by Wesley Clark.
As the West Vikings have stormed back here to make it a 10-13 game here.
And an unneeded foul there by Kobe.
As the unneeded foul there is just not necessary, especially when you have a comeback. Kind of stops the momentum a little bit.
And they have now placed the freshman, Jordan McGowan, on Damari. This could be a good matchup.
As Isaiah Volvanza is currently guarding the ball right now, but what I like to speak to him is when he is on defense. Coach Rose says he is there the best defender. Right
as
now,
Emilio breakaway, and he dunks it!
As Emilio Elliott Jr. found the glass elevator up there and rode all the way to the top. You hate to see it if you're a Northwest fan, but it sure does make basketball fun.
I mean, that was with a little bit of authority.
That was a good old punctuation mark, no semicolon. As this place is erupting right now, Camille Elliott Jr. and the lead cut to 3. You're gonna have Landon Wagler, a sophomore here, one of the best ball handlers, work his way inside.
And he just took it right to the basket with his left hand.
Landon's been great with that left hand all season, able to finish as a dominant post player. He's a good stretch 4 for the team.
As they're trying to feed Emilio and it's stolen away.
As Damari Smith's going to take it up the court here, kicks it out to Landon, the sophomore duo. As we're going to jump ball there.
I mean, this is a very physical game so far, as you can tell. I mean, bodies are dropping on the floor. It's been crazy.
One of the most physical players for Northwest would have to be number 12, Brandon McIntyre. This is his first year on varsity, and he has grabbed more jump balls this year than I believe anybody on this Cougar team. He is always willing to get down and dirty on the ground and just kick and fight until his team wins.
As Matthew Olson checks in for the Vikings, you know, great post player, can really get up.
We're going to get a almost steal there.
As if Matthew Olson would have gotten that steal, you could have seen something crazy on a breakaway dunk. He's got a very good dunk package.
Maybe we'll get to see it later. But hopefully after Northwest has built a sizable lead. We're going to get Landon working here. The senior Logan Skeens with a fade back, not able to finish.
As West pushes it up the court, passes it over. One more, back to Wesley Clark for the 3. And it's just saw Matthew comes down with it though. And it's turned over.
Poke Tiger and Damari Smith on the court. A great finish there by Landon Wagler there. A little sophomore to sophomore action.
And it's passed to Jordan McGowan for the 3. And he's just hard as Matthew comes down with another boarder's foul.
As you're going to get a push in the back here by Logan Skeens trying to grab that rebound. That'll be his second foul. As this game is very fast-paced and very enjoyable for anybody watching.
Agreed, Michael. I mean, offensive rebounds have been a problem for both teams, but Matthew Olson has come down with two possessions in a row.
As you're going to see West here working against Damari Smith.
Mitchell Lowe drives in and finger rolls it.
Not able to finish, brought down by Landon, pushed ahead to Damari. Isaiah not able to finish, falls his own ball, keeps it alive. And at the end of the first, the Cougars 17, Vikings 12. Now Trevor, what do you see coming out of that first period as the Vikings have been able to slow down Damari towards the end?
I mean, it's just been fast-paced both ways. It's coming out crazy. I mean, 17-12 could be anybody's game. It's just both teams are going right at each other. I mean, it's just a hard-nosed game so far.
Very good points made, Trevor. As the Cougars are going to need Damari Smith to really step up in this game to keep the lead that they have. As we're going to throw it to Andrew Braun, our sideline reporter.
Here I have Athletic Director from Shawnee Mission Northwest, Angelo Giacalone. This has been a very high-intense basketball game. How are you feeling about it?
Well, whenever you get Shawnee Mission schools together, it's going to be a lot of intensity. It's a great rivalry. Both teams are playing with great energy, and the winners of this game are the fans all around us. They're seeing a great basketball.
Damari is right, we're going to come off and we're going to throw it to Michael and Trevor. See ya.
Thank you, Andrew, and thank you, Mr. Jackaloni, for that insightful call into this game as we hop back in to what is an electric crowd. As you see the Northwest student section, their spirit tonight is Valentine's Day colors, the red, the pink, all that hues.
And the shot made by Wesley Clark.
As you're going to get an early 3 there by Shawnee Mission West.
Could really build their confidence as they come back from down here.
As Isaiah Vaughns is going to kick it down to Landon. Ill-regard pass picked up by CJ Callahan right there.
Great pass by Jordan McGowan as Darren Russell can't finish. Ball pushed back up.
There's not able to be corralled there. It's going to go back to West. A good full court pass there is not able to be brought down by Damari Smith.
Right out of going into the second quarter, I mean, comes back with a 3. This game's going to be crazy.
As this game only into the second quarter with 7 minutes remaining, it's going to be a wild one, we can tell.
That's a and he gets fouled.
CJ Callahan there was just waiting for the whole team to jump, and he got 3 out of 5 on that one.
Hey, I'll take 3 out of 5 any day. That's great statistics. I mean, if he could go 3 for 5 at the free throw line, you know, I'd take that tonight.
As he's not able to connect on that one, CJ Callahan, not the best free throw shooter on this team. Shooting around 30% on the year.
As he misses both.
So Damari Smith's going to bring the ball up here for the Cougars. Damari's going to work it into Landon. Landon's going to return the favor. CJ Callahan is going to get sent to the free throw line there. Some just really good gameplay from 2 guys who have been playing together for a long time with Damari and Landon.
Free throws seem to be a problem for both teams, probably because the atmosphere is just crazy in here. Both teams are loud.
As Landon not able to connect on that one, you see number 21, Ty Black, coaching what to do. As he's able to connect on that one to extend the Cougars lead to 3. What you're going to see here is just a back and forth game. I don't think either team has the ability to hop out in front very quickly or frankly at all.
They're going to be a close game all the way, I believe.
Is he going to get a pick the pocket there by Damari Smith, pushes ahead to McInerney. McInerney with the ball control there to finish the great steal by Damari Smith. As this is a fast-paced moving game. We're going to get another steal here.
As he pulls it up from 3 and it's just short. It gets his own rebound, goes down, and gets the layup to go.
As Damari with an ill-advised 3 shot right there, but follows it right back up. As every Little League basketball coach will tell you, follow your shot, and that's why, folks. A great board pulled down there by the senior Brendan McInerney, his first year on varsity.
As a tough layup goes.
Was McInerney able to finish over CJ Callahan there, right there, the bigger, taller man. As a foul there on, I believe, Shawnee Mission Northwest. We have a great pass there. Callan Taylor defending.
Pass back out to Wesley Clark. Just covers down, controls it at the top. They're really trying to field Emilio Elliott to get him going. As a cross-court pass to Darren Wesson.
As we're going to get a blocking foul here on number 21, Ty Black.
Ball passed in and immediately brought out by Kobe McGowan.
There's a great steal there by Ty Lindemann. The speed's going to push it forward to Damari. And they're going to get Damari out on the baseline. It's going to be a turnover. Shawnee Mission West ball.
13, Ty Black.
As you're getting a travel there by number 2, Darian Weston. I saw a little hook by Ty Lindemann right there, but they're going to say it's a travel.
Murray comes down and just barely misses the layup as Wesley Clark pushes it up. As the three is just missed. And eventually rebounding, given to Emilio Elliott as he lays it up.
As Emilio Elliott Jr. went quiet there for a little bit, but he's right back with that bucket. As Colin Taylor in the corner is pinned down. Kick it out to Ty Lindemann here. Ty's just dancing along the three-point arc, trying to find something open. As you have a relatively big lineup out there, but not a lot of scores except for Damari.
Ball passed inside against Darren Wesson and he picks up the layup.
Ty Blackett there with the fundamental shot, able to get 2 more, stretch this Cougars lead to 9. So it's a good back and forth game. The Cougars have stretched their lead out to 9, but it can go away pretty quickly. As Callum Taylor took a little fall there. And we're going to get an offensive foul, a charge if you will, against Shawnee Mission West. Some great awareness by Damari Smith to take that for his team.
I mean, multiple times that offensive calls could have been called that drive.
As you're going to have Tyler Lindemann inbounding to Landon. You're going to give it right back to Ty. As Ty Blackett has really grown into his role here as he throws the ball away.
As Kobe lays it up with his left hand.
Smart call there by Damari Smith not to take what would have been the foul. Give it right back to Ty Blackett, who's able to put it in with ease.
As Kobe pulls up and in and out.
Very lucky there for the Cougars as they can stretch their lead now to double digits. We're going to get a turnover here, Shawnee Mission West ball.
Jordan, the freshman, has put up great defensive numbers this year. I mean, averaging 1.5 steals per game. As a freshman, that's pretty good numbers.
That is pretty dominant. As head coach Hunter Henry for West here, is really going to need a spur of offense. As you're going to get another offensive foul here on West, I'm not really sure what happened there.
Charging foul number 12, Kobe McGowan, that's the second, 6th of the team.
Looks like if you set your feet and get in position, they're going to call it tonight.
We're going to have Ty Lindemann bring up the ball here. The Cougars have a commanding 9-point lead with 2 minutes left to go till half.
As the ball is stolen by Mitchell Lowe.
As he got in a bad position, we're going to get a jump ball here.
Foul number 12, Brandon McHenry, that's his
Correction,
first.
we're going to get a foul here on, I believe, number 12, Brandon McInerney, the senior. His first foul, team 6. As West will really need a bucket here with 2 minutes remaining going into halftime, down by 9. As we're going to get Talon Taylor working on Elliott Jr.
And the three by the freshman Jordan McGowan is good. A big bucket to get the Vikings back within 6.
As it cuts the lead to 6, Northwest looks a tad bit stunned after that pretty contested 3. As more fans and students keep pouring in, this place is loud, folks. It's a great pass there, finished by Ty Bucket to extend the lead back to 8. That is that is almost Madden-like where you can see the whole field type of awareness right there.
Yeah, I think he used his X factor there.
That's a favorite of most players, I hear.
And Mitchell Lowe in and out on the 3. They are just not falling for West right now.
That's the little toilet bowl action there. Just when you think it's down, it's coming back. As Ty Blecker front rims it there. Not the best shot there. A momentum boost for sure, but as we're finally going to get a defensive blocking foul.
First, 7th on the team.
That's the Cougars' 17th foul, which will send.
Back in for the Cougars.
As fouls have been pretty easy as Ty Lindemann records his first. They've been relatively even as we're going to have Shawnee Mission West at the line.
And Shawnee Mission West, number 24, Matthew Wilson. At the line shooting, Wesley Clark.
As you're going to have Wesley Clark here, the senior, who's pretty good when it comes to free throw shooting. Off the mark on that one. I may have jinxed him. As we're going to get a foul here on Damari with 37 seconds remaining left in the first half. I'm confused on why that happened.
I mean, he was trying to cut through and deny the ball to Amari, but I guess he just got a little piece of his arm.
As Damari Smith, a good free throw shooter. Averaging 79% on the season for him. As 28 seconds remaining, tick-tock down. Northwest has a solid 10-point lead there.
The worst thing either team could do here is foul.
As you're going to have West just look to cut it to single digits before halftime, not wanting to give Damari Smith and the explosive Northwest offense another chance with the ball. As we're going to get a foul here, I believe, on number 12, the senior Brandon McInerney. That would be his second.
I mean, McHenry is very good defensively as he has taken 10 charges this year. As that one falls for Wesley Clark.
As that's going to cut it to 9 here for the Vikings before half. But with 4 seconds remaining and Damari Smith behind the helm, it actually may not be over. As you're going to get a rebound, we're going to get a...
And another foul is called. Not what Shawnee Mission Northwest wants right now.
As that's going to be McInerney's third foul before the half, 2 coming in the last 5 seconds of the game.
As the first one was dropped for Elliott Jr.
As he's able to knock that down, that shortens the lead to 8. This is textbook what West would want and textbook what not to do if you're Northwest.
Exactly.
That's 2 seconds remaining. DeMar's going to get a shot off.
Halftime score, Shawnee Mission West 25.
I would
Never
have
been
a look.
surprised if he made that. He's making everything this half.
That would be about his average. As going into half, the Cougars have a 7-point lead with a score of 32-25, but West holds most of the momentum as coming with 2 quick fouls for Brandon McInerney in the end to cut the score to 7.
I mean, no commanding lead here. I mean, either team can jump ahead real quick.
Welcome to the Shawnee Mission West High School 2020 Sweetheart King and Queens crowning ceremony. We are your MCs for the evening. I'm Ella Barth.
And I'm Olivia Neely. We would like to thank the Shawnee Mission West ROTC for assisting with the ceremony this evening.
And now it's time to introduce our 2020 Sweetheart King and Queen candidates. Gina Fajardo is escorted by her parents, Susan Fajardo and Martin Fajardo. Gina is nominated by NHS. She is also involved in the biotechnology research program. Gina plans to attend Loyola University in Chicago.
CJ Callahan is escorted by his parents, Tim and Stacy Callahan. CJ is nominated by Pep Club. He is also involved in football, basketball, track, DECA, video productions, and leadership club. After high school, CJ plans to play football at Washburn. Wesley Clark is escorted by his parents, Cameron and Janet Clark. Wesley is nominated by Advanced Video Productions. He is also involved in DECA, Stuco, football, basketball, and tennis. After high school, Wesley plans to serve a 2-year church mission.
Sydney Hall is escorted by her mother, Talitha Hall. Sydney is nominated by choir. She is also involved in drill team and sources of strength. Sydney plans to attend Wichita State University to double major in performing arts and elementary education.
Tyree Gates is not able to attend tonight. Tyree is nominated by photojournalism. After high school, Tyree plans to work on making music and becoming a sports medicine physician.
Ashlyn Henry is escorted by her parents, Nikki and Jason Henry. Ashlyn is nominated by Pep Club. She is also involved in NHS, DECA, varsity basketball, varsity soccer, Stuco, Link Crew, and band. Ashlyn plans to attend Southern Illinois University to play soccer and study mechanical engineering.
Trayvon Gilliard is escorted by his mother, Sheena Lemon, and his stepfather, Keith Schimhold. Trayvon is sponsored by girls basketball. He is involved in boys varsity basketball and football. Trayvon's plans are undecided, but he is planning to play football and study sports medicine.
Leah Kring is escorted by her parents, Katie Mangelsdorf and Tony Kring. Leah is sponsored by Epic. She is also involved in Quill and Scroll and Saga. Leah plans to attend Emporia State University to major in art education and minor in glass blowing.
Joshua Connect is escorted by his parents, Roberta and Steve Connect. Joshua is nominated by Student Council. He is also involved in swim team, Overland Express, marching band, wind ensemble, Link Crew, and PTSA. He plans to attend College of the Ozarks for a degree in engineering.
Grace Loya is escorted by her parents, David and Renee Loya. Grace is nominated by band. She is also involved in NHS, German NHS, and National Honor Society. Grace plans to attend Washburn University to major in chemistry with a minor in music performance.
Alex McCarthy is escorted by his mom, Jan McCarthy. Alex is nominated by Speech and Debate. He is also involved in NHS and band. Alex plans to attend the University of Kansas to study business, analytics, and finance.
Here's Jessica Martinez.
We don't have your information. We don't have your information. Evan Myers is escorted by his parents, Katie and Eric Myers. Evan is nominated by orchestra. He is also involved in NHS, German NHS, and categories. Evan plans to pursue a degree in chemistry and then attend medical school to study neuroscience.
Emma Matheson is unable to attend. Emma is nominated by Thespians. She is also involved in competitive speech and debate, advanced video productions, and Freshman Mentor Program. Emma plans to attend the music recording program at Johnson County Community College and continue writing, recording, and releasing original music.
Ryan Orm is escorted by his parents, Robert and Christy Orm. Ryan is nominated by theater. He is also involved in choir, Tri-M, and NHS. Ryan plans to study music education and pursue a career in choral conducting.
Grace Mendoza is escorted by her parents, Susan and Aaron Mendoza. Grace is nominated by Cheer. She is also involved in DECA, NHS, Spanish NHS, Pep Club, and Stuco. She plans to attend the University of Kansas to study psychology.
Curtis Schnitzer is escorted by his parents, Alita and Lee Schnitzer. Curtis is nominated by band. He is also involved in NHS, German NHS, Tri-M Music Honor Society, Environmental Club, German Club, Overland Express, and Drumline. He plans to study percussion performance at BYU and do mission work with Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Jade Parker is escorted by her parents, Brandy and Dan Fernandez. Jade is nominated by Journalism and Yearbook. She is also involved in varsity soccer, varsity tennis, NHS, and Quill and Scroll. Jade plans to attend the University of Missouri to major in journalism and minor in marketing.
Darion Wesson is escorted by his parents, Sandra and Tyrone Wesson, Sr. Darion is nominated by boy basketball. He is also involved in basketball. After high school, he plans to attend college to play basketball and study sports medicine.
Kiara Prim is escorted by her parents, Richard and Mary Prim. Kiara is nominated by girls basketball. She is also involved in track and college ambassadors. Kiara's plans for after high school are undecided.
Dane Worthington is escorted by his parents, David Worthington and Nancy Worthington. Dane is nominated by National Honor Society. He is also involved in categories NHS, German NHS, and speech and debate. He plans to pursue a Parks and Outdoor Recreation degree at Missouri State University.
Carissa Sponigal is escorted by her mom, Julie Sponigal. Carissa is nominated by Spanish NHS. She is also involved with the EPIC, Chorale, and NHS. Carissa plans to attend UMKC to study to be a nurse.
Mateo Zaragoza is escorted by his parents, Adrian Zaragoza and Carly Zaragoza. Mateo is sponsored by Cheer. He is involved in basketball, baseball, and DECA. Mateo plans to attend Johnson County Community College to study business.
Caitlin Todd is escorted by her mother, Kathy Cooker, and father, Calvin Todd. Caitlin is nominated by Debate and Forensics. She is also involved in NHS, Spanish NHS, Pep Club, Forensics, Golf, Link Crew, and Advanced Video Productions. She plans to attend the University of Kansas or Rockhurst to study chemistry with a minor in Spanish.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are our 2020 Sweetheart King and Queen candidates.
And now, please welcome back our 2019 Sweetheart honorees escorted by Shawnee Mission West Principal Steve Lowe.
Second attendant, Piper Myers, escorted by SM West Senior, Jalen Blewett.
Representing first attendant is SM West Junior Jillian Moore, escorted by 2019 first runner-up Thomas Guccione.
Representing the 2019 Sweetheart King and Queen are SM West Junior Olivia Tavernero and SM West Senior Carter Johnson.
Assisting with flowers tonight is Shawnee Mission West Junior Jesse Beering.
It's time to meet our 2020 Sweetheart Court. Second attendant to the King is CJ Callahan. Second attendant to the Queen is Emma Matheson.
First attendant to the King is Wesley Clark. First attendant to the Queen is Sydney Hall.
Your 2020 Sweetheart King is Ryan Orm.
And last, but certainly not least, your 2020 Sweetheart Queen is Kiara Prim.
Thank you and congratulations to everyone.
Perfect. I mean, what have you seen so far this game?
What I've seen this game is Damari Smith's ability to take over a game pretty quickly. Okay, as now we are going to throw it to our signing reporter, Andrew Braun, to talk with the newly crowned king.
All right, Ryan here is our 2020 Sweetheart King. Ryan, what do you have to say about this?
I completely wasn't expecting it. It's a huge surprise. It's really great, yeah.
What are you going to do when you get home?
Probably just play video games. And
Awesome, you heard it here first. He's going to go play video games. See you guys.
Thank you, Andrew. What a true king would do.
You know, I was hoping for going to Disneyland, but I guess that's a Patrick Mahomes thing nowadays because he's going to be going there a lot.
I believe so also. So to go back to your earlier question, what I saw is Damari Smith's ability to take over our game is pretty evident, along with Emilio Elliott's junior ability for West to do the same. But what the Cougars have, I believe, the edge in is a deeper, more depth team such as Landon Wagler, Damari Smith can all score, along with Ty Blecker, all pretty dominant scorers, where West is really one note with Emilio Elliott Jr. and a sprinkle of Wesley Clark. So right now we're going to go look at the West, what you can say, hype promotional basketball video. video right there. Great work done by the advanced video class here at Shawnee Mission West. So Trevor, ask you the same question. What do you need to see out of Shawnee Mission West to secure a victory on Valentine's Day?
You know, they haven't really been able to break through the half-court press that Shawnee Mission Northwest is running. When they get them to half-court, they've really been taking control of the ball and causing a lot of turnovers. So they just got to take care of the ball and really just be able to shoot the ball from three. A lot of them going in and out for them.
So you're going to get an early turnover there. You're going to lead it to West. That's what Trevor spoke of West needing to do, is breaking that press, forcing mental mistakes that the Cougars have been known to do when it comes to crunch time, not being able to finish game. Their last 6 losses, the point differential combines to 20 points, so they just have problems finishing games.
And again, with another foul against Northwest. I mean, fouls have been a big issue so far. I mean, 9 on Northwest the first half, and now another one.
Is going to get a quick shot there, not able to bury it. He's going to get a great rebound by number 2, Darren Weston, not able to finish it and kick it back out to Wesley Clark.
Offensive rebound playing a big role here as Darion gets it under the basket one more time. And a 3-second violation, I believe.
As it's going to lead to a turnover. You're going to get Shawnee Mission Northwest ball here as they have a comfortable lead. No team really needs to start worrying about anything. It's 7 points. It's a good back and forth game right now. Just something to have your eyes glued to the old television screen.
It's a backdoor cut for an easy layup.
Able to finish there for the Cougars, send their lead to 9.
As an and one by Wesley Clark as he is able to finish the layup through contact.
As he's going to get his cake and he's going to get to eat it too if he can make this free throw here. Also drawing the 3rd foul on what is QB1 Ty Black, and that's going to hurt the Cougars down the stretch. Because if you're attributing to the boys' depth, there is not a lot on that bench when it's past the first 7 or 8. As you're going to see Landon Wagler check in now for Ty Black. What's going to be really interesting here is to see how the Cougars deal with the foul trouble that some of their players did, having 3 fouls, and who they might have to pull at the bench, or how Coach Rose is going to handle the situation.
And we'll see if Amari comes out firing again.
As you're going to get a great finish there by Landon off the pass from Amari Smith, and he's going to answer right back with an and one of his own. Let's see if Landon Wagler can finish his red velvet cake. And he can, with the frosting and all. As you're going to have Cody McCowan take it up the field. Not able to finish. Put back, no good. Gets his own rebound. Not able to finish.
And it stays with Shawnee Mission West.
As that little jumble there. Cody McCowan just on the field, not able to finish there.
That's a very strong layup by Emilio Elliott.
As Emilio Elliott looked to the ref there, maybe to see if he could get his cake too, but no luck. We're going to get a steal here, which is going to lead to a jump ball possession arrow West. The West Vikings.
You know, I know Emilio very well, and he hits the weight room. That is why I believe he is just manhandling them down low.
As Coach Rose there is going to try to see him as some of the momentum has been taken back with this Ty Lindemann steal. And the finish, count the basket. Ty Lindemann is going to the line. That's that Power 5 football grit right there. As it tributes to the great body control, Ty Lindemann has an athlete all around, able to finish that. Let's see if he can put this free throw and extend their lead back to double digits here. Off the mark, widely. some nifty hands right there by Ty Blackett to disrupt the flow that West was beginning to cook up. It's a great steal there by Landon. Oh. Half a steal.
This is tipped out again, and a hard foul.
As we're gonna get just a earthquake foul right there by Wesley Clark, just over the back, joking between Ty and him. Hopefully Wesley's okay after taking that hard fall.
We're sitting a good 100 feet away from that, and I felt the ground shake.
I did too. I think our camera needs to be readjusted. As just a no resistance drive to the lane, not able to finish, threw it right back to West. Very sloppy gameplay in the second half for both teams.
And a great left-handed layup by Wesley Clark.
We're going to see the senior Skeens bring it up. Landon in the corner. He's able to connect. What I like to call the Wagler wiggle right there on that three. As that three's pretty big, as it sends the lead back to 10 and takes any momentum that West had.
And CJ misses layup, goes up again, and sinks it.
As CJ Callahan is showing why being bigger than everyone is just better. Not able to finish there by Lane, but good job by him to draw the foul here.
That's his second.
As he's going to get 2 fouls on Wesley Clark, nothing to worry about. After taking that hard fall, I hope he's okay. Is able to connect there for Landon Wagler. See if he can spread this lead back to double digits here for the Cougars.
Shawnee Mission West is really going to need the 3-ball to fall for them this half if they want any chance of getting back in this game.
As Jordan McCown almost took his own angles there. As the crowd is just electric here, folks, but that's what you're going to get when it comes to these two teams. With the right-handed layup, not able to get it, you're going to get the foul. Count the basket. As Trevor said before, hitting the weight room has showed why he put that back in.
I believe it was waved off, though. They said that it was on the floor.
That is right, correction. He's not able to put it in here. Damari Smith's going to take it up the court. Damari Smith get the lanes, going to kick it out to Isaiah Bolvanza. We're going to get a travel here on Isaiah, which will be a turnover, going to lead to West ball here. He was forced to the baseline. Not much he could have done. As Coach Hunter Henry is pretty upset by slamming the ball right there after some sloppy play from the team's defense.
Good thing it was not over the head, though, because that could have been attacked.
Great insight by Trevor here, a real basketball wizard.
And Damari pulls up again and just too hard that time.
As I said before, Damari's either hot or he is ice cold like the Frappuccino from Starbucks. As we're going to get a foul here, I believe, on the man himself.
very well go for a frappuccino.
What's your favorite, Trevor?
You know, I'm more of a caramel guy with some extra caramel, of course. What about you?
I'm more of a cookies guy, you know, like anything cookies in it is always good. Maybe a little fudge or something like that.
Ooh. I know what I'm doing after this game.
I'll be right there with you, sir. As we're going to see Andrew Sargent check in, a senior who doesn't get very many minutes for this Cougars team, but when he's in, he's pretty explosive. As going with the smaller lineup here, probably to combat for the fact that the Cougars are in foul trouble. Going to get the steal. Great passing. Wesley Clark finishes it.
As who knows what's going on, the ball is all around the court. As another three goes in.
As the Wagner Wiggle is back again with that 3-point, extending the lead back to 10.
As a three by Mitchell Lowe is wide left.
As he's flattened there a little bit by McInerney.
And Jordan McGowan with a three, and he nails it. Bang!
Not a better way to answer there than drinking a nice bang to cut this lead to 7. So what did you see in that instance of just terrible fundamental passing, pulling up for threes, and now West finally converting and making it a 7-point game?
That is what I call the Steph Curry effect right there. He's changed the game. Everybody thinks they can shoot nowadays, but I mean, it pays off sometimes, but as you can see right there, I mean, the ball's going all over the place. You can't rely on the three ball all the time. There's a push called on number 5, Mitchell Lowe.
As the fouls have been pretty even, as the Vikings have 14 fouls, the Cougars are with 5. It's just the Vikings fouls are much more spread around. The Cougars are 2 and 3 on a couple of key players. As you're going to get a little push there. Landon Wagner was taking him to the rim. I believe that's on number 24, Matthew Olson. As you're going to get a very quick foul right there. I believe on number 5, Mitchell Lowe.
And that is 3 fouls for the West Vikings in a matter of seconds.
As that's going to send McInerney to the line.
As he is wide right on this first one.
A man that is only 41% from the line with only 17 attempted shots. Not really where you want to be. Able to convert 1, stretches the Cougar leads to 8. As no team has really been able to hop out in front, 8 points is not much when it comes to the West offense.
As the ball stays in West control. I have a feeling this could turn out a lot like the girls' game, just neck and neck the whole way.
As the roles were reversed in the last game, as you joined us for that, as West had the lead going towards the end, and they were able to hold on. So let's see if it holds true. As we're going to have Andrew Sargent come down with the rebound from right there. So you have Isaiah pushing it out front. They're going to get a hard foul there. A very good foul to stop the potential easy 2 points by Isaiah right there. That foul's going to go on Jordan McCowan, his second. It's going to send Isaiah Bolivans to the line, who is a 78% free throw shooter, but let's put that into perspective. He's only attempted 10.
As the lead is now 10 for the Cougars.
as you're going to get a ill-advised pass there, which will lead to a jump ball, Northwest possession arrow.
Back in for Weston, number 2, Darion Weston.
.116 left in the third quarter here as the Cougars take a double-digit lead.
Some sloppy passing there. Great hustle by Jordan McCown, just not able to save it. Looks like a slide into third base right there. Trevor would know something about that.
Yes, sir, I would. I mean, I don't know what happened. Maybe the sweat mops weren't used before the game or something, but
so we're going to have Isaiah Villavanza bring the ball up the court here for the Cougars.
with a great move, but he just can't convert.
That brick was big enough to build a house.
As they throw and oop. That looked like.
As turnover west, the ball will be positioned to northwest as Andrew Sargent will inbound it for the Cougars.
And the pass too high.
As Andy Sargent there has chucked the ball out of bounds here for the Cougars.
It was a very early foul call, number 15, Damari Smith.
That was number 15, Damari Smith. That's his first.
As that's going to be only Damari Smith's first foul, which is great for him because Damari has been known for getting into foul trouble quickly. But this game he has controlled it very well and has limited it to one foul.
Yeah, number 4, Jordan McGowan has seen a lot of playing time tonight, really stepping up as his first year on varsity as a freshman.
As Andrew Sargent, a man who does not get very many minutes, has contributed a lot to this game. As 26 seconds remaining on the clock as the Northwest Cougars have a 10-point lead. West will be looking here to cut it to single digits or just anything they can do.
A three-point shot by Mitchell.
Mitchell Loa Jr. with a strap right there. As Isaiah chucks it up, just off to the right of the rim. Going in to the fourth quarter, it's the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars 50 and the home of the Vikings 43. Now Trevor, in that quarter, who do you think won that quarter? I know the score is still 7 points. It was 10 going in from halftime. But do you think the Vikings made some headway into what may be the right direction of a win?
You know, I mean, we got to clean it up. I mean, that quarter there was a lot of times that the ball was getting thrown around. And, you know, that 3 at the end was big. It puts them within 7 instead of double digits, so they still have the confidence going into the fourth quarter. But, you know, Michael, what do you feel about Shawnee Mission Northwest going into this final quarter?
As we're going to throw it now to our sideline reporter, Andrew Braun.
For the 50-50 raffle. Please get out your tickets. If you bought a ticket this evening for the 50-50 raffle, their ticket number is 925-061. 925-061.
So after the Cougars are leading 50-43 here.
This is for senior system, 925-061.
All right, and Shawnee Mission West back controlling the ball. As CJ Callahan dribbles around, throwing it back to Kobe McGowan. Lots of high ball screens here for Shawnee Mission West as they look to get it down to the big man CJ or Emilio Elliott.
As this game has been a stalemate ever since the
As another quick foul, that puts Damari Smith with 2. Nothing to worry about here, but 2 quick ones for him.
As the game, the lead for either team has never been above 10 ever since the start of the game. West has been out in front and Northwest has been holding this lead for a while. But West is not down and out yet. Behind the play of Emilio Elliott Jr. and Wesley Clark, West is going to turn this game into a good one, folks. Do not go away.
And I think Shawnee Mission West is keeping Matthew Olson on the bench. I think he could be the secret weapon that might come out later in the game.
As a quick double team right there, Ty Lindemann is able to break it with that amazing speed, gets it across half court, and is able to set up the offense.
As a 3 just goes hard, and CJ Callahan crosses the rebound and gives it up to Darren Lesson. As it's given back to CJ, and he spins inside and gets fouled. That is a grown man move right there.
Not able to finish on that one, but a great inside spin move for the CJ McCown right there, who's signed to play football at the University of Washburn.
As the first free throw spins in.
Back in for Northwest, number 43, Landon Walkler.
As Landon the Wiggle Woggler has checked in. We're really going to need his 3 presence if we want to keep this lead. Now that the lead has been cut to 3.
CJ sinking his free throws just like he did last year in the Northwest game, which really put the game away for Shawnee Mission West. The Northwest. And it's just hard, and the ball's up, and it's tipped around. And Shawnee Mission West is granted the ball right there.
That'll be West ball with Logan Skeet sitting out for fouls.
And coming down to the last minutes of this game, I mean, Shawnee Mission West crowd is going to get into it. Shawnee Mission Northwest crowd is going to get into it. It could be, it will be crazy.
As each crowd has grown as slowly as this game is going on. As you're going to get a jump ball there. Look at that effort by Ty Lindemann. The ball will go to Northwest. We're going to get a quick push ahead there. Landon not able to finish. Great defense by CJ Callahan.
And a great pass back to Darren Lesson for the easy layup. And the ball's being pushed down the court once again.
As Darian Lesson's bucket cuts the score to 1.
And there's a double team in the corner, and an easy layup.
As a great finish there by QB1, Ty Black.
And Wesley Clark cannot finish with the left hand as Damari Smith has a wide open lane and lays it in. Nobody gets back for Shawnee Mission West.
As Damari Smith's able to finish nicely there, lead back up to 5. As Emilio Elliott Jr. working on Landon, underhand scoop shot, hits the rim, rebound by Ty Black.
As he pulls up for a 3, and the Steph Curry effect is back in.
Rebound to Ty Black, turns it over, handed it to Wesley Clark there, but gives it right back. A very well called timeout by Coach Rose right there, just to slow down the manium that is happening.
Checking back in for the Vikings, number 5, Mitchell Lowe.
The Broadmoor Bistro presents the 2020 Guest Chef Series on February 26, 6 to 9 p.m. Join Chef Alvis, Chef de Cuisine, and Alley Cat in Cleveland, Ohio, as he works with the students of Broadmoor to execute a menu focused on technique, execution, and presentation with global inspiration and flavors. Tickets information available at broadmoorbistro.org. Check it out. Education never tasted so good.
And have you ever been there, Michael?
I have not personally.
Me personally either. I mean, I've heard great things about it. It's a student-owned, or student-ran, my bad, bistro. I mean, it's some of the greatest cooks that we have here in Shawnee Mission West, helping out and running the restaurant.
That's great to hear. So let's go back to this game that each team has been cooking up, sprinkling their own seasonings in as the Cougars lead 54-49 here. If you were tasting this game, what's the biggest flavor you taste right now?
I mean, just ball security. I mean, going back and forth. You got to keep the ball. And an easy layup.
Landon Walker with the bucket right there that sends the lead to 7.
Another easy layup with Jordan McGowan. He is single-handedly helping Shawnee Mission West back into this game.
As you're going to get a foul there, I believe, on number 35, Emilio Elliott Jr.
Fouls on Emilio Elliott Jr. That's his first.
Emilio Elliott Jr. recording his first foul now, which ties the team fouls up at 8 apiece. As Damari Smith, a man who is 79% free throws on the season and connects to stretch the lead to 6. Stretches the lead to 7 with 4:40 remaining in the game. It's been a nail biter, folks. Possession arrow is currently with the Vikings of Shawnee Mission West.
There's a pull-up by Jordan. It's rebounded by Emilio. And it's passed out back to Jordan.
As the freshman and the senior have been a dynamic duo tonight.
Really trying to get Emilio Elliott back in the game, and he hits an and 1.
As a very ill-advised foul there by Ty Blecka,
13, Blecka, that's his first.
which gives Emilio the chance to cut the game to 4 with 4:12 remaining. That really takes the wind out of the sails for the Cougars here.
It just seems like nobody can, get it going and put this game away. Northwest has had the lead pretty much the whole game, and they just haven't been able to finish it yet.
I would completely agree here, as Emilio Elliott not able to convert that last free throw.
Shawnee Mission West has got to be prepared for the three-point shooting by these Cougars. They've been lighting it up tonight.
As the Cougars are just seen dribble it out. Landing with a little shimmy over Emilio Elliott Jr. there to stretch the lead back to 7.
A nice floater there by Darian Wesson.
A little fake out right there leads up to a wide straight shot for a basket there. As we're going to have Ty Lindemann, Ty Black, Damari Smith, and Landon Wagler out there. You have Ty Squared and the sophomore duo right there. As their lead's 5, Damari's cooking up. Not able to finish. Emilio comes down with very strong and very needed rebound with 2:40 remaining in this game.
It's a quick trigger by Darian Wesson. It's given back out by Jordan, and he goes up for the layup, and too strong, but followed by Emilio. And it is now just a 3-point game here with 2:26 left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout, Shawnee Mission West. It's a full timeout.
As you're going to get a timeout by Coach Hunter Henry there, just calm down his team and tell him that we need to stop here, down by 3 with 2:26 left.
Wow. I mean, anyone's game right now. I mean, it just keeps staying neck and neck the whole time. Shawnee Mission West will catch up, and then the Cougars will stretch the lead out more. It's just no one's putting the game away yet. So, I mean, it's going to come down to it, just like the girls' game.
Both games have been great in delivering a show. You didn't need to pay for the show. It is right here, folks.
This is why this is always a great rivalry. Both teams are always neck and neck and everything.
No matter what sport it is, whether it be on the putting green or on the gridiron, each team always brings their best.
And subbing in for Shawnee Mission Western, Matthew Olson and Kobe McGowan. As I said earlier, they're saving Matthew Olson for the clutch time because he is one of the best defenders that they have.
As you're going to have inbound here by Ty Black, try to get it in. As you're going to have almost a steal there. Great effort by Kobe McCown, the older brother, but not able to finish it as it will remain Northwest ball.
As they get the steal, back to Matthew Olson, lays it in! Shawnee Mission West down by 2.
Timeout, Shawnee Mission Northwest.
As I said before, he comes up clutch. They were saving him for the perfect moment.
As some great play there by Matthew Olson to finish it. Trevor, maybe the new fortune teller at the station, has called this game perfectly.
I mean, I do make my own fortune cookies, so I mean, it could be right.
What's like the secret to getting those fortunes right?
I mean, you just gotta do it. I mean, you're just giving it, you rub the crystal ball a little bit. Sadly, my crystal ball broke, so I had to use my brain.
Well, we'll see if we can get you a new crystal ball, because I don't know about that brain.
And another almost steal for Shawnee Mission West as Kobe get his fingertips on it.
If you watch the Chiefs, Tyrann Mathieu led the NFL in almost interceptions. I think West has to lead the Sunfire League in almost steals tonight, as Northwest has been pretty sloppy with the ball play. As Northwest knows how desperately they need a bucket here with all the momentum in the sails of the West Viking ships.
And the 3 is just short and tipped up right back to Northwest.
As long as he's not able to connect, Landon taking it down the lane.
And it's, wow, what a rebound!
As Brendan McInerney not able to finish right there.
And the 3-pointer by Kobe McGowan is just short and rebounded by Shawnee Mission Northwest as I push it up. And one.
As Landon Wadler with the finish there. See if he can stretch this game to 4 points. Just some great awareness by Damari Smith to push that ball up. Landon is ice cold in the veins tonight, folks.
He's 69% from the line as he sinks that one and gives them a 4-point lead with 1:21 left in the game. As the freshman has had control of the ball all game as he drives in his foul and makes it! Oh my!
Count the basket.
He banks it in with the right back at them and one.
This freshman, man.
He is a freshman and he is single-handedly taking over the game. Wow.
As he says, Landon, I'll take your and one and I'll do it even better. Let's see if he can finish it. This is a very important free throw.
As he makes it, that dude is a stone-cold killer.
As you're gonna have Logan Skeens immediately stuck on with the best defender, Matthew Olson, right there. Logan Skeens had to be careful. He has 4 fouls.
Shawnee Mission West has got to watch out for the 3-ball here.
3-ball would be deadly. As
the ball is all over, and there's
as they're going to get a foul on number 35, Emil Elliott Jr., only his second, so nothing really to worry about in the foul category. That was
as I believe Logan Skeens is at the line.
Logan Skeens on an 89% free throw shooter misses the first one. An 89% free throw shooter has just missed the first one.
This is a very big free throw with 43.1 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
As Logan Skeens needs this more than he needs anything right now.
And he misses a second. And it is controlled by the Shawnee Mission West Vikings.
You couldn't write this better for West.
It's tipped up, and a charge is called.
Brendan McInerney, who has drawn 10 charges on the year as number 11. Coach Rose is smiling up there. McInerney is a definition of a program player, and he has drawn 11 charges. That is in the top 5 most in the Sunfire League this year. Just crazy. It looked like West had everything they needed. And it just shows you basketball is a game played in centimeters, not inches. Trevor, what do you think Northwest is going to come out here doing? They're going to hold the ball, they're going to come out here and shoot.
I mean, West has got to get a steal on this inbound play. This is a big play for them if they want a chance, or an immediate foul. Honestly, if I were them, I'd go with their best free throw shooter, Logan Skeens, as he is 0 for 2 on the night.
If I had to pick somebody, either to be Logan Skeens because he is ice cold, or Ty Blecka, he just does not have it tonight.
As the crowd is erupting here. As they pass
he
the
gets
ball
it across half court.
And they're looking to foul, but they could
Trying
get
to
a steal here.
And they get a timeout here for Shawnee Mission Northwest with 19.4 remaining.
Northwest is a full timeout.
Now each team is at 10 team fouls, so any foul results in 3 throws.
And not just the 1-and-1, it will be 2 free throw shots no matter what.
Now Northwest with the ball, they'll just hold it. West will have to foul unless they can come up with another one of those miraculous steals.
This place is just electric. The student sections in here are just going crazy.
Now I didn't go to the Super Bowl, but I have to imagine this is almost close to it being as loud.
I'm getting the same feeling when the Chiefs were down 20-10. And you know my fortunes lately, who knows?
I heard you got a new crystal ball during that timeout.
I know, I happened to leave it at home, and it broke, so I just gotta cross my fingers here.
There's 19.4 remaining. The Cougars lead 63-62. An all-important inbounds pass right here. As airtight defense is able to get into Mari Smith, which will lead to a foul.
And the one guy you don't want to foul will be sent to the free throw line.
Damari Smith sitting at 79% free throws, the second highest percentage on the team after Logan Skeens. And Damari's only missed 1 free throw tonight.
As he misses the first one.
For the Vikings, number 5, Mitchell Lowe.
This crowd has just been electric, and it is definitely having an effect on the free throw shooters.
As the free throw's gone ice cold for the Cougars here.
And he makes the second.
So he pushes it to 1 possession here. I don't think West will be trying any threes, but you never know. With the dangerous shooting of Jordan McCown, anything is possible.
definitely have to, if you're West, look for those charges down low. As a timeout is called by Coach Hunter Henry.
I think that's a good timeout right there. Just calm down your team. But if you look at the other thought process, is it easier to come out of an inbounds than just make Jordan McCown make a play, which he has all night?
I mean, yeah, just a two-pointer. You don't need a three here, but I mean, Shawnee Mission Northwest is so good at taking charges that, you know, you got to be careful. And again, just like the girls' game, this is clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it, because this is a nail biter.
This is like the noise of some nails in a garbage disposal right now. This is how crunchy the time is.
No matter the outcome, these two games tonight have been great games. As it is. The ball is inbounded into Emilio Elliott Jr. Passed out to Shawnee Mission.
Quick pass to three.
Oh, he's
It's
too
off the
far.
mark.
And it's Northwest ball.
It's going to be off the fingertips of Wesley Clark right there to be Northwest ball. As into the game, you'll have the height of Landon Wagler and Ty Blecka. Really in the rebounding lineup here.
And they put in Matthew Olson for defense. With 4 seconds here, you gotta get a steal. It's your only chance you have. Oh, they get the steal with 2 seconds. And the game is over. Northwest wins it.
As the time expires, the Cougars 64, Vikings 62. As right now, I believe we're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter, Andrew Braun, for an interview with Coach Rose.
Man, that was electric.
As we're going to throw it to our sideline reporter, Andrew Braun, who has the interview with the winning coach, Coach Mike Rose.
All right, I have Shawnee Mission Northwest basketball head coach, Coach Rose, with us. Coach, your guys has played a great amount of intensity in this game. What else did your players get out of this game?
Well, both teams played really well. It was, it's always a good game when you play against Shawnee Mission West versus Shawnee Mission Northwest. And we knew it wasn't going to be an easy game, and we knew it was going to come down to the end. And fortunately, it was. Fortunately, we came out on the better end of it than Shawnee Mission West did. But it was just a great game for us. A nice win for our team.
You guys really came up clutch here. What does that mean to you, your players?
Well, it means a lot because we've had a lot of really close games lately, losing by 2, losing by 3. So, for us to get 2 in a row here and win a game like this is really big for us at this time of the year.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Throwing it back to you, Mikey and Trevor.
As that is going to extend the win streak for the Northwest Cougars to 2 games, and their records on the season 7-10.
And that drops the Shawnee Mission West Vikings down to, I believe, 4-11, just putting them outside of the playoff bracket.
A tough loss there for the Vikings, but a great game for everyone involved. Thank you for watching at home and the student-run program service with Mr. Stevens and all the guys that make that possible. And once again, I'm Michael Owens.
And I'm Trevor McCollum.
And thank you for watching.